All right, okay. Did I make it? Oh God, no, I'm 25 seconds late. Bro, how do I do this? This is like a theme of the channel now, isn't it? I do this every single day. I'm always late with my damn first coffee of the day. I'm always anywhere from 30 seconds before 6 p.m. content or a couple of minutes after 6 p.m. content. What the hell is wrong with me, dude? Anyways, it is what it is. What's up, buddies? Welcome back to another episode of the First Owner RTG. God, I gotta say this. I'm loving streaming right now. I really am. I know that this is also something that will then be put onto YouTube, but I just want to say real quick to all of my Twitch viewers, because at the end of the day, if I didn't have my Twitch viewers and my Twitch subscribers, people that are even subbing as I speak, I wouldn't be able to do this, right? I wouldn't be able to keep the lights on. I'd probably be doing streaming a lot less and be doing other things to earn an income. So I feel like it's been a while since I've said this. So to all the Twitch chat that still show up on a daily basis, I want you guys to know that, first of all, I love you and I appreciate my community that has been with me for almost 10 years. November 15th this year is going to be a decade, 10 straight years on Twitch, streaming pretty much every single day. That's nuts. You know, everybody's careers go in highs and lows and all of that. And to think that I still have a core group of people that support what we do on a daily basis, even if they're only here for a couple of hours of the day while I'm checking out 6 p.m. content, I just want to say thank you. So thank you, because I truly, in my heart of hearts, love my job. I do. And it's crazy to think that this is even a job, because that's wild in and of itself. But I do. I get excited every day to fire up the stream, to watch football highlights with the chat, to then, you know, grind on the First Owner RTG, build cool teams like as you guys can see in front of you. Well, how sick is this team, man? Seriously, come on. Isn't it dope? If you had told me that in March of the worst release of FIFA servers and gameplay I've seen in a long time from EA, FIFA 22 was bad as well, but I would still be excited to fire up my stream and build really cool, weird teams like this and then go into gameplay and whatnot, I would tell you you're lying. But I am. I'm genuinely excited to use this team today, at least for a couple of games, test out Jota, who we just packed, continue to use Marquinhos, who we packed recently, and is awesome. Marquinhos? I just said Marquinhos. Marquez, test out, I think this is Vasquez, right? We haven't even really used Vasquez. Test out, obviously, Gomez. Zway has been ranting and raving about how good this Gomez is, so we crafted him because I had nowhere to put fodder. So I'm just loving this aspect. And then later on, in the second stream of the day, we have brought back, I don't know when it's going to come to YouTube. It will be on the More Nick 2018 channel, but we have started a Twitch chat run F1 career. So my Twitch chat gets to vote on everything we do. It's strategy in the races, what drivers we pick up, upgrades for the cars. If we have social media issues, they decide what we do in qualifying. Do we go out for another lap to try and do better? Twitch chat runs it all. We did Bahrain yesterday. Again, I don't know when it will be uploaded to the More Nick 2018 channel, but when it is, I'll tweet it as well, because I know not a lot of people are subbed to that channel. They kind of just catch the videos that they want to catch. So anyways, I'm excited for that later today to be able to enjoy. And then later in the evening, maybe if I'm not burnt out, we'll do some Witcher 3 or some Tarkov. So all I wanted to say is I'm very grateful for my life and you guys to share a small part of my life. It's awesome. And that does extend to the YouTube channel as well. The fact that a good chunk of you guys still show up daily to these daily videos is awesome. So enough of the gushy. Let's get into it. This is the squad that we're going to use today, unless my pack luck is nuts like it was the last couple of days. And to try and see if we have some nuts pack luck, we've grinded the League SBCs another 3 times each. So we've got a built up big amount of packs. Plus the club is bursting at the seams with players. So with the content that we get today, we should be getting upgrade packs, and we will be grinding upgrade packs as well. I also have the fantasy FUT Cup thing to do, and we only have a few days left to do it, right? 2 days left to do it, so I really should probably focus on getting this done. 85 plus 2-player pack is awesome, and then winning 10 is a 1083 plus pack. So I definitely should do this and get it done. We've got playoffs to worry about, and I do want to get part of this done as well. I don't care about him. So there's nothing new, right, today in objectives? I know, apologies now that I'm waffling on and on and on. I'm 5 minutes late to content, but let's check it out. So it's just going to all be in the SBC section. Hopefully there are... Angel Gomez is cool. Is he a Man United player as well? So it's just Man United and Arsenal that get all the things right now, currently. Did they not give him a dynamic image? That's kind of weird, considering he's 700k to craft. Anyways, well, okay, so he's not owned by, but he is. I remember him playing, or being like a young, promising talent at Man United. Now I'm dating myself because that's probably at least a couple of years ago. But anyways, let's see. Is it a cool card? So he's 4-star, 4-star. Medium work rate's a bit dead. But he's a Lille player, so I'm sure Lille fans are happy. Maybe if you run a Liga squad, that could be a fun card. 5-6. Stats are pretty juicy. I'd probably give him a Deadeye no matter what. And Lille are kind of doing all right, aren't they? Jonathan David just balled out this past weekend, so I think this could be a decently boosted card. No, they'll get the win. I don't know much about Gomez in terms of goals he scores for Lille, though. I'll have to go look at that. You guys will have to let me know. What do you guys think in terms of upgrades? He definitely gets the appearances. They'll definitely get the one win. Could he get a +3? Do you see him getting gold contributions? Gold Neymar is clear. Yeah, but are we being that boring still? Is that what we're saying, Tooney? Like, really? Yeah, okay. But what's the point of Ultimate Team if we're... I mean, are you still using a Gold Mbappe and Neymar right now? No, right? I think we've moved past that. But anyways, if that is you, then go for it, I suppose. That's all good. He's only one squad to complete, so I'm probably going to craft him unless he's overpriced. Definitely crafting him. Definitely going to craft him because, honestly, for me, I need somewhere to put fodder, number one. And number two, I mean, this guy is a 89 or 90 rated. Is just good fodder to have as well. So I'm definitely going to craft him for sure. Now, the question is, where are the upgrades? Position modifiers have been refreshed. I've actually been forgetting to do these, and I really need to remember to do these. I need to remember to get this done. What's the daily SBC? Guard the Yard. A 1 rare gold pack, huh? That's pretty dead. Will this even make silver or bronzes go up? Let's see. So 15 chem is low. 70 rating ain't bad. We could get some bronzes in there, but not many. Players from the same league max 2. Again, with 15 chem's not a big deal. You could just get 6 or 7 players in there from a league of some sort and then just throw in a bunch of low-end stuff. But it is a 1 rare gold, so that's a dead SBC. Like, very, very boring. Oh, repeatable. Oh my, repeatable every single day. Oh, I like that. 1 rare. Fantastic. I mean, as always, I need somewhere to put my dupes and my fodder, so that's great for the League SBC grind. Oh, it's a 78 plus 3 player pack. I was really hoping selfishly to get PPs again, but this is good. This is good for the fodder grind too. I would assume it's going to be rare heavy, right? Let's see, 78 plus times 3. Only 1 rare? This is great. Dude, you guys forget, man. These 78 plus 3 packs were really good for me. A 1 rare? This is a big W, no? Did they make a mistake here? I'm pretty sure the last time we got this, and it was still good value, was rares. Well, what's going to happen here is this is going to make rares and non-rares be about the same price. Rares and non-rares are all going to be 650 to 800 coins, which is awesome. I mean, this is great. This is great. In my opinion, this is great value. Y'all might disagree with me, but I think this is fantastic value. Great for the overall grind. I would still say, though, personally, if you want to keep a grind that is consistently able to be repeated without you just burning infinite amounts of coins. As you can see, my coin balance is relatively low. I have to go through my club and sell off a bunch of stuff. So I am being very lazy right now. I don't care. I mean, whatever, right? Maybe tonight I actually, or maybe on stream we just cash out a bunch of the club stuff. Might have to do that. Wait, hold on. EA, surely you're not going to make me criticize you after complimenting you. It wasn't a one-time pack, that 78 plus, right? Surely it... Oh, okay. All right, we're fine. I thought... Man, I mean, I wouldn't put it past EA making that a one-time pack, right? Give them a compliment as it's an awesome pack and it's only a one-time thing. All right, so that's the content for today, boys. We got the 78 plus, we got the 83 plus times 10. Let's get into it, man. Let's get ripping packs. Any type of special card we pull, we'll add it into the dream team and play a game. I think we'll continue that. Yeah, it's weird how that disappears into my favorites section, but hey, all good. Walkout tradable immediately. Rodri, baller. Do we get a dangler? There's no way, right? It's a 3 rare pack. All right, give me the 20K. Speaking of making our money back, making some profit back. Can I get 19K for an 87 right now? Got Jota from the 78 plus. There you go. Let me know how he is. I haven't even had a chance to use him yet. Kind of excited. Also, let me bring alerts back so the people subbing and supporting can get some love as well. Yeah, there we go. Some tunes. Who was that? Wee Man Lewis, right? Marzi, Wee Man Lewis, Marius. Thank you guys for the subs. Appreciate you so much. PD Fox, Dilello, Ryan, and Cameron.
To you and family.
Thank you guys.
Awesome as always, 20.
Thank you so much, boys. Thank you for the long time support or the short time support, whatever you're able to do. Thanks, guys. I don't think I want any of these. By the way, does this sell?
Amen.
Not really.
Amen.
1 year baby. And 28 love and 28 love and 28 love.
Wait, do the 87s go for 22K?
Amen.
Oh, did I underprice them?
Boss man and
Oops.
28 love.
Amen.
My bad. Ryerdan, Head Gems, dude, and Enormel. Grazie mille, boys. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, like even these things, man, they all go for 200. I need to cash out, man. I even have a bunch of position modifiers that we lazily put in the club. 22 to 24K before content on PC. Wait, but they were just going for, like, not even selling for 20K, I just saw. Well, I suppose I am one to underprice cards at times. Primer! Only boards. 84, right? Yeah. No dupes yet.
Amen.
No dupes yet,
Amen.
boys. Never mind. What's up, Jiggy? What's jiggy with it, dude? How you doing? Sorry, was that cringe? I apologize. I'm thinking just so we can open more packs that I deal with untradables only. What do you guys think? Boo, terrible joke. Sorry. I mean, that wasn't a joke, per se. Do you ever investigate further why your Prime pack wasn't working? No. I tried everything, dude. No, the thing is my Prime, because of EA's glitch, like the Prime pack and all that stuff, is linked to one of my dead Xbox accounts from 6-7 years ago, or whatever it is. And it just constantly goes back to that. I've done everything. I've gone to the old, I've somehow even found the passwords for the old Xbox accounts and unlinked everything, and it still just automatically goes there. 78 pluses are a big dub. I think they're a big dub for crafting as well, man. All right, another primer. Come on.
Amen.
Mandroid, thank you for the 35, Habibi. Okay. Might be a walkout. Okay, well, it looks like the 83 plus is kind of chill. Because I could put... Ooh, where do I put him? It's a dupe. We know this. We packed this guy, what, yesterday? See, this is why sometimes it's nice to have those PPs. Because I've got 2 dupes, right? Let me go do a bunch of PPs, see if we can get some more dupes first. That's the one thing I love about PPs, man. It makes this craft grind a little bit more efficient, a little bit better. So we'll do a 78 plus real quick, right? With the first guy. Yeah, does the 83 by 10 need an inform, a high-rated inform or a low-rated inform? Because I could just put the high-rated inform somewhere else. Just gonna throw all of this in there, man. Don't even have to think about it. Gonna craft 100 upgrade packs for Friday. See, so what do you guys think? The 78 plus pack, should we go crazy on that for Friday too? The problem is I'll have to spend hours and hours and hours getting rid of everything, man. Let me see. I mean, it is 82 plus, so we could probably use a very low rated setup beyond this. Sure. Why not? It's a dupe inform, right? Fantasy Cup is so sweaty. Yep. Wonder if I could just use 81s. Let's see. Probably not. Probably have to slide in a couple of 82s. Yeah. How many? Why don't I just throw an 83 in there? The 182 doesn't work. But an 83 does. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Small primer tradable this time. Friend? Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate the 34. Bless up to you, sir. Any more thoughts on getting a coin sponsor? Dude, I would get attacked by EA. I'm telling you, man. EA hate me enough that even though they're not doing anything to any other content creator, I guarantee you if me or Run the FUT Market get a coin sponsor, we would get obliterated by EA. I'm just not risking it, man. I'm like I said at the start of the day, I'm so grateful for being able to stream on Twitch and make YouTube videos. And to an extent, as much as I hate on EA when they do stuff bad, I still love Ultimate Team, right? And I don't want to risk that relationship to that level. I'm always going to criticize EA and always going to call them out on the bad stuff they do on a daily basis. But as far as we can see, as much as EA hate me, they don't shut me down to that extent where they stop me from streaming their game. I think if I promote coins, they would go to that length and they would put a cease and desist, like with lawyers, on me not streaming their game. And as much as I criticize their game, I still love playing it and streaming it every day. And I want to allow you guys to have me doing that too, right? I think it'd be almost selfish of me to take a coin sponsor to risk this awesome thing that we all get to have every single day. Do you see what I'm saying? That's a bit cringy to say, and I apologize for being a bit cringy, but I think you know what I mean by that, right? Where I would be risking this really cool thing we all get to do on this channel. And I'd have to go play fucking PES, which blows ass. Or maybe other games coming out might start competing with EA, or we'd go, probably what I would do if EA banned me from playing Ultimate Team is I would play Football Manager to get my football fix in, and I would probably get into So Rare. That's probably what I would do, right? But until then, until EA knock on my door with lawyers and say, hey dude, we don't want you playing our game anymore, I'm going to continue playing this game because I love it, and I want the best for it. And I think me taking a coin sponsor is not wanting the best for this game. As much as I would earn in the tens of thousands a month, and I know, trust me, I still make a good living. I'm very grateful for what I have. I don't need more. It'd be great to have more. I might even be able to go buy that Project Porsche, but it's all good, man. I'm grateful for what I have. I've been reading a lot of philosophy books, and sometimes people get caught in this endless whirlwind of thinking they need more and more and more and never truly appreciate what they have. And I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. I'm very grateful for what I have. And I know that's, again, a bit cringy and maybe going a bit too far, saying that taking a coin sponsor is me not appreciating what I have. But in some ways, it kind of is, man. It kind of is. I might have to use that 85. Might have to use that 85.
Hey, man.
N28 love.
So if I use... It's okay, right? Yeah, I'm just very, very grateful for what I have, dude. Zubak!
Thanks for
I can never forget the doc saying Zway's name, Zubak. Zway subbed to the doc for 4 years, and the doc never shouted his name out once. And Zway hates the fact that me and the doc are friends. So he's always wanted to get this like clip of him having the doc shout his name out. And the doc, the one time on his stream that shouted Zway's name out when he resubbed for like 49 months, said, "Oh, Zubak, thank you for the sub." And then just continued on with his life. That needs to be an alert, by the way. That needs to be an alert. I failed myself, dude. What a clip that is, bro. It's the greatest clip of all time. I love it. God bless Sway, too, because he does truly love the dog. I love the dog, too. I know he has his naysayers out there, for sure, but... Well, okay, sorry, and that is a bit cringe. I mean, I alluded to the fact that I'm friends with the doc. In relation to Zwei being friends with the doc, or me being friends with the doc, yes. I'm friends with the doc. The Zwei is not. But I'm not friends with the doc. Let's not be that guy. Name dropping like that. I'm not friends with the doc. Like, to that level. I'd say we're acquaintances, and I mean, you know, I wish him well at times in DMs and stuff like that, and he reaches out to me at times as well in DMs. So I mean, that's to the extent that it goes. Yeah, let's nip that in the ass. I'm not friends with the rich and famous at that level. No, I'm not. But at least when it comes to me, the doc has always been a great guy, man. He really has. Always. Always. And there's a lot of super famous content creators out there that might not put their names out publicly on Twitter in terms of support or this, that, and the other, right? But there's been a lot of amazing people that have reached out at various times in my career, from the Sidemen and onwards, that have been amazing, really. Nerd, thank you for the 87, man. I appreciate that. A gifted to anyone that finds that scene. Yeah, it was when the doc was still on Twitch, I believe. I don't know. Michael, thank you for the 58, bro. Appreciate you. I heard that this latest Sidemen Sunday was crazy. I feel like I need to watch it. Oh, we got dupes galore. I was saying I'm only going to deal with untradeable dupes, but I kind of did forget how much our club is overflowing with stuff. We'll clear out the club tonight too to craft a bunch of 78 pluses, and then that will probably make the grind a bit quicker tomorrow, like ripping packs. RIP my resub. Troke, thank you, man. Sorry that oh, you resubbed 2 minutes ago. Sorry, man. Sorry that I didn't say thank you immediately. My bad, brother. Thank you, man. Sorry, recording for YouTube all at the same time. I tend to miss some things here and there. I catch them usually, but so Max, Michael, Nerd, Troke, Zubak, Mopsy, Frey, Mandroid, thank you guys. Appreciate you all. Sorry, I don't mean ill will by not shouting out the sub immediately. Sometimes I'm just like saying something or making a point, and then I'll miss immediately shouting out the sub. Stefan, you as well, man. Thank you for the 20. $78 plus upgrades are sick, man. Very well priced by EA too, I gotta say. Very, very, very well priced by EA. Very nice. Back to FUT Fantasy Upa from a 78 plus? Heck yeah, dude. GG. You're telling the Zubak story? Yeah. So, my bad. What are these I always turn notifications off. Why do notifications get turned back on every day? EA, sort it out and get this thing off my screen. Annoying. Today's the day I'm probably forced to finish Fernando Torres from dupes. Bro, where are we putting our dupes now? We still can craft the English kid from Lille. And actually, he probably could walk right into the team. We could test him out today. I got boards already. Oh god. Please don't be dupes. Oh. I skipped it thinking it was a dead 83. Oh! 78 pluses are crazy. Oh no. An 83 inform dupe. Do I need an inform here? You don't even need an inform for this guy. I'm not going to craft Sabitzer, dude. There's no way I'm crafting an expensive Man United fraud. No. Because you know this card's going to be good and it's going to piss me off. No, there's no way this card isn't cracked. This card is nuts before he gets upgrades. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want it. I'll be a fraud. I don't want to do it. Nope. I'll do Dante. You don't even need an inform for Dante, bro. Oh, no, I'm going to do Al Jabber too, but I don't have the high rated. I'm going to do Dante. Let's do Dante. Let's do Dante. 83 by 10 needs an inform. Thank you for letting me know. We already crafted it. We'll have to wait till tomorrow to get that back. Let's do it, Dante. Cheeky Dante. Just, as always. Looks like we're going to be crafting everything. Yeah, 83 by 10 is... Uh-oh. I don't have enough players. See, I don't like using... I don't think 184 is going to work. Oh, I need a Brazilian? That'll be fine. That'll be achievable. There we go. Gotta do it. Dante be cracked as a shadow with a box-to-box? We could try him there as a shadow. That's not a bad shout, actually. That's not a bad shout. Okay, come on. Can we go 5 or 6 packs before getting a high-rated dupe? I got almost no 83s and 84s left in the club. I want high-rated cards, but let's dodge these dupes, man. There we go. I gotta sell all this stuff, guys. I gotta sell all of it. I'm cringing at the thought of having to list these times 100 times like 50 times. But we gotta do it, man. Gotta do it. Isn't he high-low? Yeah, I still think high-low cards can be fine as box-to-boxes. Just gonna be a bit more attacking than anything. Premium Team of the Week pack. I'm gonna save this for next week. I don't want to open that. See what the current Team of the Week is looking like. Tradable boards! No, that's so boring. Probably should keep this guy, but whatever. It's the golds from the off teams that are truly the expensive ones. Are you into Ted Lasso now? No, not now. I'm not into anything now other than football and motorsports and like fitness and like military stuff. I used to be very heavily, this is like in and around the college era as well, into because I was one step away from joining the Canadian military and one step away from joining the Vancouver Police. So very into guns and that type of stuff, like fitness and elite. Like I was obsessed with like special forces as a kid. I mean, still to this day, if you ask me if I really had to think about it, my favorite movie of all time is probably Black Hawk Down. What an amazing movie. In fact, I'm going to watch that tonight. It's been a couple of months since I've watched it. I tend to watch it a couple times a year. Yeah, to this day, Black Hawk Down is probably one of, if not my favorite movie. Because it's all about the military and of what happened in Mogadishu, but also so well done. The score line is amazing. Hans Zimmer, I think, does a lot of it. Amazing, dude. You see the Delta Force guys and how much more elite they are than the Ranger guys, and the Rangers like are an elite you know, special forces like Tier 1 Operation. It's just incredible. And also grew up watching, I'm trying to remember, Tom Clancy had a lot of amazing books. I think that's something else I want to get back into is like, is that considered, that's not fiction, right? I mean, it's fiction, but non-fiction, essentially. I really want to get back into reading books like that too. I was always, as a kid, if I wasn't reading Lord of the Rings or magic books, because I was a super nerd, I was reading like Tom Clancy military books. It's fiction, right? That's still considered fiction, even though it's like real life, dramatized nonfiction is, I guess, the actual definition. Does Tom Clancy still do books like that? And if he does, and I wanted to get into that, is it a series? I'm trying to remember the books I used to read always felt like they were one-off books. Like books about a dude in the Delta Force. Damn, this is going back like when I was 13, 14 years old reading these books. Hard to remember. Need to watch Echo 3 if you have Apple TV. It's a top-tier military TV show. I'll watch it for sure, Ezekiel. I'll watch it for sure. I don't have Apple TV, but it's yet another subscription that I have to worry about. Can I just pay for the show? Like, can I buy it on, like, my phone? As a one-off purchase? I would rather do that than get yet another long-term subscription. Isn't it categorized as historical fiction? I don't know. Tom Clancy passed away in 2013. Do you want to know that I didn't know that? That makes me very sad. One of my first things that got me into gaming outside of Gran Turismo was Tom Clancy's Rogue Spear on PC in like the late 90s. Again, soccer, cars, and like military and guns was like my obsession up until today, still the same. It's crazy how something that I was obsessed with as a child into my teenage years is still something in my like mid to late 30s I'm still obsessed with. Cars, footy, and guns and military stuff. It's crazy how that, like, I always thought my tastes would change. I thought, oh, maybe I'd get older, I'd get into like, well, no, that's, I'm going off on a tangent here, but why not? I have changed. I never thought I'd care about growing food and having like a homestead. I always thought that was the nerdiest stuff ever. But I'm very much into that now. That's the other stuff that I watch now is this guy called My Self-Reliance. He's a Canadian dude that is the most amazing craftsman you'll ever see. He built his entire log cabin on his own. Like has winches and pulleys for huge trees that he puts and builds. So awesome.
It's such a great theme.
Rogue Spear was amazing. From time to time I listen to the main theme. It's so good, bro. I would love for them to redo, like you know how they're redoing Witcher 3 and stuff like that? Like redo that game with the online aspect of it. Would be lights out. Amazing. So anyways, yeah, getting into farming, I would also blame Jeremy Clarkson and his diddly squat, like whatever it is, well, what's it called on Amazon? That got me into it as well, man. Like that tilted me into like being way more interested in farming and regenerative farming, because obviously factory mass large scale farming is horrific, just like, you know, for all those people that want their vegan stuff, that's horrible, right? You want like regenerative farming, very similar to how large scale meat processing is awful and horrible. You want regenerative farming on that level too. But that stuff, Clarkson's farm got me into it. Super cool, man. And so, to get to my point, when I was a teenager, I always thought I'd be very into cars, guns, and soccer and hockey. But that is now something I'm very much into, is like farming and whatnot. So cool. So never mind. I was getting to the point of saying that my tastes haven't changed in all these years, but they very much have. Some of it stayed the same, but a lot of it has changed. It's so good. Mark Bowl, who wrote Zero Dark 30 and The Hurt Locker. Also, by the way, great movies. Zero Dark 30 and The Hurt Locker, both awesome. That's something that I'd like to get back into, is like, I want to make a list of movies from genres I love. So car racing, cars, military, football. And I want to just get a list of absolute movies I need to watch. So I want to watch back The Hurt Locker, the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. The one about, like, I think that the time in Iraq, but it goes into, like, a military personnel's brain with, I think that incredibly talented actor, Jamie Foxx is in it, isn't he? Isn't Jamie Foxx in it? That movie, Jarhead, right? So, like, stuff like that. Gladiator, Black Hawk Down, Gone in 60 Seconds, if we're talking about the Ford movie. I haven't even watched that, dude. I love cars and motorsport. I haven't even watched that movie. What's that movie called? Ford versus Ferrari or something? I haven't even watched that movie, man. I want to watch the Senna movie again, the Senna documentary. I watch that once a year and cry my eyes out. So I'll put that back on there. Rush is an amazing movie as well. Made me really like, what's his name? Niki Lauda, and I never thought I would. And I went down, after Rush, I went down a rabbit hole of real life Niki Lauda, and he seems even nicer in real life. As much as a psycho and asshole he seemed like, Niki Lauda was so cool, dude. There's this interview with Niki Lauda. It's this dude that's got curly hair. He's American. An amazing interview. He talks about his life and what he did wrong and time not spent with his kids and his regrets. I mean, I know Niki Lauda passed away. But Niki Lauda's a big reason Lewis went to Mercedes, right? I can't remember. There's this one dude, he's like pretty well known for like big interviews with celebrities and whatnot. Anyways, if you're into F1, I think you probably would enjoy these interviews with Niki Lauda. He was really cool. Seemed like an awesome guy. Had his flaws, and every person has their flaws. But overall seemed like a really cool dude. No, it wasn't Will Ferrell. Didn't interview him. And Lauda talks about the movie and like how there's some parts of the movie he wasn't very happy with or was upset about, but other parts that he said, yeah, like he absolutely loved, what's that English dude's name again? He absolutely loved him and was just so heartbroken on. So they go into that in the interview. He talks about the English guy, this super good looking dude that was like the opposite of Niki Lauda, and they seemed like such an odd couple. James Hunt, thank you. So he goes on like Niki Lauda truly loved James Hunt. And you just haven't seen something like that in sport. Like two straight up competitors that ended up being like such good friends and loving each other. But like total opposites. Yeah. Anyways, so that interview, Niki Lauda talks about James Hunt and how much he loved him and how much he tried to get him back on the clean and narrow and all that stuff. But he says, like, you know, James Hunt was a playboy and a party boy, like, and that was what made him so special too. Nadal and Federer, yeah, do seem to be that way. That's true. That's a good point.
The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, Talladega Nights, best movie ever.
Sure. Not bad. Shake and bake, absolutely. Yeah, I want to curate a list of films that I'm super into. Damn, you guys want to help me do that? Maybe we do. Maybe we start a list on Twitter of like movies I need to watch or rewatch. Cars, guns, and football. Maybe hockey too. I mean, I grew up loving hockey. I'm sure there's a couple of awesome hockey movies out there that I've just no idea that are there. I think 83s and above, guys, for the time being, we put into 78 pluses. I love these recordings because we get into such crazy conversations, man. Like, what are we even talking about right now while opening packs? So nuts. But this is what I find so fun. This is why I love this stream and why I love my job. We talk about the wildest stuff. I watch Lord of the Rings movies every month. I can't watch Lord of the Rings every month. I could watch Black Hawk Down once a week. I'm not even kidding. I could probably watch Green Street Hooligans once a week. If we're talking football movies.
Tropic Thunder, best war movie ever.
Bro. Imagine them trying to make that movie nowadays. I'm pretty sure they're still trying to cancel Robert Downey Jr. nowadays because of that movie.
Hey, Batch.
Goon is a great hockey movie with Stifler as an amateur hockey player. Have you seen Good Morning Vietnam with Robin Williams? He and Bourdain's deaths really hurt.
Dude, Heartbreak. I would love to watch that. You know what? Speaking of Robin Williams and his greatness, you know what movie we watched recently with the kids? Because I'm trying to go down that rabbit hole of like old amazing movies, is Hook. Bro, for its time, how good was Hook? How good was Hook? So good, man. Now, there's a couple of iffy parts in Hook, of course, but it was a sign of the times, right? But what a movie, man. Oh my God. Robin Williams, you can see his true like happiness and joy in making film with that movie. Oh, it's so good, man. Hook is a Christmas movie? I mean, we might bring it into the Christmas rotation, sure. But my daughter was very scared to watch it because of Hook and like I mean, it says Hook is a 13+ movie. My daughter is 9, right? So I was always apprehensive of showing her the movie, but I truly don't find Hook to be a 13+ movie. I wonder if me and the kids did watch Jumanji, the first one. We watched the second and third ones. Those are kind of silly family movies. I'm trying to remember if we watched the first one. Dustin Hoffman was Hook, yeah. Enemy at the Gates is amazing. Noose, great shout, yeah. Yeah, that's another movie I'd happily watch again. That's with Wow. With Mr. Wow. Owen Wilson? Isn't he? That's like one of his few like action movies. I think it was Owen Wilson. Was it not Owen Wilson? Jude Law? Damn, they kind of do look a little bit similar in some sense, but wasn't Owen Wilson in an action movie as well? Hold on a sec. That's Behind Enemy Lines! All right, hey, I was kind of right, but kind of wrong. Yo, I was kind of right, though, right? Yeah. Sorry, Enemy at the Gates is about Stalingrad, and that's Jude Law. Behind Enemy Lines is Owen Wilson, which is, I mean, definitely not the same, but I guess a similar genre. Yeah. All right, yep. That's so cool. That's hilarious. Rufio is our king. Bro, just going back to Hook real quick, I was so excited because my kids, as you would imagine watching a movie, my son hated Rufio. Why is he such a jerk, man? Why doesn't he accept that this is actually Peter Pan? Why is he so mean? Why is he so mean? And in my head, I'm like, just wait. Just you wait, Ethan. You're going to be so sad when Rufio dies. You're going to be so sad. And he was heartbroken when Rufio died. Because obviously Rufio eventually accepts Robin Williams and Peter Pan and whatever. And I was just like, you wait. These modern day movies, they don't bring you through this emotional roller coaster like Star Wars did with Anakin's amazing character arc and fail and then back to his being good. Dude, it took me 8 months of my son being in love with Anakin, then hating Anakin for everything he did, and then falling back in love with Vader and Anakin in the later Star Wars films. I sat for 6 months watching the storyline of because I wanted to watch Star Wars with my son, but in storyline order, right? So you got the early films and then the really old films later, but you know what I mean? And then the Solo movie and all that. That was probably one of my favorite times is watching. We watch like 30 minutes to an hour every night before bed, like 30 minutes or so. So it took a solid 6 months of evening film watching to get through that whole Vader character arc. And now my son is a Star Wars super fan because of that, right? Let's not talk about the latest few 2 or 3 movies. Even my son in the latest 2 or 3 Star Wars movies was like, how is this girl so cracked? Why is she so nuts? I haven't seen her do any training. Even my 11-year-old was like, Dad, what is happening? Why is she so crazy? Why is she able to defeat all these guys like out of nowhere? Give us character building, man. Even Leia got proper character building, man, over time. For God's sake. You want to build a strong female character, do it along the sides of what they did with Leia. So much better. Anyways. So what happened here, Just Play? Sorry. Hold on. What was this, Just Plays? I think I missed this, didn't I?
Nick, you gotta watch The Divine Ponytail on Netflix, movie about Baggio's life and career. Such an emotional film and such an underrated player. As an
Okay.
Italian, I cried watching the film because he played with such a bad injury all throughout his career, and a lot of people define his career from
the
one
miss.
penalty. I strongly recommend the film.
You know what? Maybe I will. And I mean, I'm married to an Italian. I am basically a adopted Italian myself in a lot of ways, considering how much time I spend around an exorbitant amount of Italians in Steph's family. And of course, my son identifies very much with his Italian side. So maybe that would be something to watch for sure. Yeah, I'm down. And you know what? I have a sneaking suspicion that it'll probably change my opinion around Baggio too. Because that's all I remember, of course.
Hey, man.
Joey, thank you for the 17, brother. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, great show. See, I need to make a list. We're just talking about all this stuff, and there's so many great suggestions. Leia or Padme? In terms of, like, characters and character arcs? See, again, to me, they kind of ruined Leia at the end as well because of the stupid movies. You know, with Star Wars, like, I think Padme avoided the stupid Disney Plus woke crap that they've done recently. So I think Padme, if they didn't ruin Leia, I think Leia's character arc is probably still better. Character development is better, but Padme was pretty dope, right? And I'm not gonna lie, man, when I was younger, I probably had a bit of a crush on Padme. I think for sure. I'm pretty sure. I haven't watched it 20 years later. What, the Star Wars? You should. You should. Dude, if anybody that, like, if you're a fan of those types of movies, like if you're a Lord of the Rings fan or you're a Harry Potter fan or whatever, but you're like, I just never, Star Wars just doesn't do it for me. I implore you to watch Star Wars, but from the start of the storyline. So what happens is you'll watch the first three, like episode 1 to 3, which is like the Anakin arc and all of that stuff. Amazing films, man. And then you'll watch, like, I think after that, you watch Solo and Rogue One, which actually, even though they're relatively modern movies, I thought they were both very well done. And then I think you end up watching the really old movies, right? Which were technically the first Star Wars movies, but are like episodes. Realistically, they should be episodes 8 to 10 or whatever. And just watch that. And if you stop there, you'll love it. I think you'll love it. And then you can get into, like, The Mandalorian, which is amazing after all of that. I really like The Mandalorian. I did like Boba Fett, but I thought Boba Fett was a bit weak. Unfortunately, I thought a lot of in terms of storytelling and characters development and whatnot, I thought which I was really excited about, but I thought the Obi-Wan series was very weak in a lot of ways. But that's my recommendation with Star Wars. And it's so funny that when the prequels came out, if we're still talking Star Wars, I truly can criticize myself and go back to that time, and I fell in with the sheep. I watched them and still enjoyed them, but did fall down the rabbit hole of like, oh, they're nowhere near as good as the old ones, man. Now I look back, and I've rewatched them multiple times now. Dude, the prequels were amazing. They were so well done. I can't believe how many people hated on the prequels, especially with the garbage that Disney has given us through the years with the Star Wars series.
XD17 to 120.
Deacon, I love you, man. Thank you for the 103 months. Disco, Joey, thank you guys for the resubs. Like, with the trash that has been released recently, man, how blessed were we with those prequels? Andor is so good. I haven't watched Andor. A lot of people say it isn't good. But you know what? If you guys are telling me based off of my preferences that Andor is good, I'll watch it. I've actually avoided it because a lot of people said it was bad. I'll watch it. I mean, we only get Mandalorian once a week, right? So I'll watch Andor. Yeah, sure. I haven't watched Andor yet. Sure. I'll trust the Twitch chat. Andor is only one season so far, right? Yeah, the Vader Obi-Wan fight was cool, but we're talking storytelling, because to me, it's not just cool fight scenes and cool graphics, because so many shows do that now. The storytelling needs to be good, man, and you can't tell me that Obi-Wan's character development and storytelling wasn't weak. It is. You can clearly see that they're just forcing a narrative that makes I'm okay if they want what they wanted to achieve out of the Obi-Wan series for certain characters. I am, of course, perfectly fine with. But the way they went about achieving that was very weak. They just forced it on you. You know, certain characters are just super overpowered out of nowhere, making Vader and Obi-Wan, who are legacy god characters, look super dumb and super incapable and not smart. I didn't like that. I'm perfectly fine if they want to make certain characters be awesome, but build up their story. Give them time to develop into these great characters. Not just immediately, hey guys, episode 2, Obi-Wan's an idiot, and these few characters are super awesome, and this is what we're doing. Like, come on. Star Wars has been so good at building characters, both male, female, alien characters. They're so good at developing characters over time. I don't know why they rushed it so much with the Obi-Wan series.
Hey,
It was super
Batch.
disappointing to see.
Hey Nick, I broke my collarbone playing footy and had a plate put in yesterday.
Oh.
The pain is so bad I'd rather play FUT champs with electric shocks on. Thank you for helping me get through the pain.
I love you, brother. I love you, man. Day by day, bro. And all I can say from recently coming out of surgery where an organ was taken out of me and then I had internal bleeding and horrific issues. I mean, for those of you guys that have been around have known what I've gone through. Watch out for the pain meds, bro. The psychosis of being in pain, sleep deprivation, having something in your body or taken out of your body, coming off of anesthesia, then where they just haphazardly give you benzos and stuff like that, where the medical system, at least in Canada, and how addicting. Be careful, okay? Please be careful. I know personally the absolute disaster that I've gone through over the last 3-4 months. Be careful. I'm still dealing with a lot of these issues, but I'm on a better place now, and thank God I managed to get myself off of pretty much everything. Be careful, all right? That's the biggest thing that freaks me out with surgeries and stuff is the rabbit hole that people go down with pain meds. Please be careful, all right? I love you, and it's gonna suck. Coming off of surgery sucks for at least 2 weeks to a month, no matter what type of surgery you have. So it's gonna be a grind, but you got this, bro. I believe in you. And how about that? It's a cheeky little dangler. I mean, I didn't really care about Vimmer, but there we are. Can be used on the left and the right. Not a bad card, honestly. A pretty juicy card. I can use him at left mid. Do we want to play a game, boys? How long has this recording been? From 6 p.m. What are we, like 51 minutes into the epi? I kind of want to rip a lot more packs, but we can go test Vimmer. Sure, let's go play a game with Vimmer. I'll use him at left mid. Unfortunately, he's going to be on 0 chem, but who cares? Yeah, it's been, what, like 53 minutes of the epi? Let's do it. Because I don't think I have any Bundesliga players in here, do I? Damn, if I went with him in the Bundesliga, we would have been in business. All right, I can't believe I'm taking Mudryk out of the team, but such is life. I'll put Mudryk on the bench because he's a god. Who does he replace on the bench? Oh god, everybody on the bench is a god. King Eric, don't hate me. I love you. No. I can't take out King Eric, dude. King Eric's a god. Who comes off the bench? I don't know. Is that my Chan on the bench, by the way? Yeah, okay, let's do that. I guess I just got a full-on attack bench. Not much defensive strength, but that's okay. Okay. I am going to position change him. Maybe I shouldn't have. How am I going to do this, guys? I'd like to get him on a couple of chem. Can I go... it's going to drop. See, if I... Because we want to try out Jota as well. We haven't used Jota. Have we tested Vasquez even in a game? We used him for one game. I could go Bundesliga down this right side. I'm actually going to put Rafi on, keep Rafi on the bench for the passion. Yeah, okay, hold on. We can do this. I should have some usable items in the Bundesliga here. So we could go BG. We've used BG a lot, but we could use BG. And then we can go back to testing Trimmel. We used Trimmel in a bunch of weekend league games. I loved using him, and he's Austrian, right? There we go. And I don't need the La Liga link. So if I go Bundesliga, will that... 1, 2, 3. No, I don't. I need one more Bundesliga player in there. We've used Marquez a good amount. Do I need Marquez anymore? I mean, I don't really have... Go Klosty. Let's go Klosty. Why not? And then I'll give him a Bundesliga manager. Wait, wait, no, I don't even need it. Wait, hold on. What about Portuguese Bundesliga? Portuguese Bundesliga works, boys. Hold on. Do I have Portuguese Bundesliga? Not that it matters. We can just go... whatever, we'll go with this guy. There you go. So he's on 3. Lovely. And then Bundesliga should get us that 5th link, right? You guys taught me that. Yes. Oh, how about that, dude? Yo. So all the players we're testing are on full chem. We haven't used Gomez. He's full chem. Haven't used Jota. Full chem. Wimmer is full chem. Trimmel is full chem. Beautiful. Very nice. All right, I guess we'll go play playoffs. I mean, we could do that stupid tournament. It's all going to be sweaty. So remember, this guy's going to be playing wide. I think he also needs a maestro. His stats are pretty cracked, man. I think he needs a maestro as well. His long-range shooting ain't great. I use maestro so much now because on my wide players, it's such a good chem style. Let me have a look again at him. So amazing pace, great agility and balance. His reactions go to 92. His dribbling is super boosted. His long passing is usable now. His crossing isn't great though. I would say his crossing is probably his... And you know what? If inevitably these players of mine do get chances on net, so his crossing and specifically his finishing might be a problem. 76 finishing ain't great. But, all right, I just need to, I need to remember that. Okay, so, this is going to be the main setup we use. Gomez, Jota is going to be the combo in the middle. So Gomez is going to be the lone striker. BG and Wimmer. Maybe I swap BG and Wimmer. Because BG has pretty good finishing. Yaya and Claude, Umtiti and Klosty together with Junior Firpo and Trimmel. That's a really fun squad I'm probably going to get. Which means I'm going to get smashed. Probably means we're gonna get ripped. Oh well, whatever. All good.
Hey, Batch.
Let's get it.
I just have to say this. I am not much of an Oscar-type award show kind of guy, but I've been following Brendan Fraser for a long time since his fall-off in Hollywood.
Okay.
What he has been through in his life over the past 10 years to then climb back to winning an Oscar for Best Actor is just incredible.
Right.
Proves you can do anything if you set your mind to
Absolutely. It. Absolutely. Yeah. I that's another movie I probably got to watch, right? Reese Scott, R3, and Batch McQueen. Thank you guys all very, very much. I appreciate you.
Amen.
Well, the weather
all right. Canadian player. Let's see what squad he's got, boys.
Amen.
Lopez. What the heck? What a cool team. Oh, no. Oh, my God. What's that strike force, dude?
Amen.
All right.
Been playing much recently, but always here to support.
Forlan and Dina, dude, is a problem. He's got a pretty original team, though. I like it.
FIFA burnout, but I will always be an 28 batch and 28
Thank you,
batch
bro.
and 28 batch.
Vimmer? Okay, Vimmer looks tiny. He's definitely not 6 feet coated in the game, that's for sure. I actually thought that was Jota. Okay. Ah, poor touch. BG! That's a bit of cheese, but we'll take it. God, I love that card, man. Probably one of the best value cards they released in a while. Because he got his 89. Oh, this guy's bottling it. Offside. He stepped offside. No, he didn't! Play to the whistle, Nick. I thought it was offside. Oh. Oh. Yes! Lovely tackle. Just kidding. Gameplay feels not as terrible as yesterday. Good tackle again. Dude, yesterday, it was so bad that anything feels better. Yeah, see, I can dribble. That's my fault. I mean, I can dribble a little bit at least. Nice tackle. See, my tackles, I'm actually winning the ball. Wow, I thought I'd be able to step past him there. That's my fault. Vimmer! Unlucky. No! The one clean game I get and he quits? You can't have anything nice in FIFA, man. This is probably the cleanest game I've had in about 8 days of playing FIFA. Yo, dude. And it's probably a PC player, that's why. Like, just a clean connection between 2 PC players. That sucks. Was I playing Toxic there? I don't know. I don't know what would have caused someone to quit at 1-0. Do I dare play another game? That was really short, guys. Let's play one more. Let's see if we can find one more game. The Whale was incredible. What was it about? Or was it about, like, the stuff that I've been talking about and going through recently over the last year and a half? Wait, is that what it's about? Is it about health and wellness and both on the mental and physical side? I don't know anything about that movie. Please don't give it away. But is it in that genre or is it like a political movie? Oh my god, this poor guy. You know what, dude? I'm not here to ruin your day, brother. Here. I'll just give this guy. I don't want to ruin someone's day, man. Here you go. There. I'm not here to ruin some poor PC player's day. This guy's got a cool team. I don't want to... Whatever, man. It's only playoffs. See if we can find someone else. It's all good. It's a drama movie? But is it about someone that, like, does bad with their life and does poorly with their life and whatever? Mental health movie? I should watch it. I should watch it. I feel like it would probably resonate a lot with me, wouldn't it? It's definitely not a family movie, right? Can't watch that with Ethan and Mila, can I? Chan at center back? Not a bad shout. Yeah, I could continue. I didn't like Emre Can at center back, though. We used him in Weekend League for 10 games at center back. He was awful. We then switched him to DM. And, well, it was only 2 or 3 games at DM, but he was way better at DM. I gotta get rid of this Clusty, man. I have so many loans in my club. I actually want to use loans. I haven't used Clusty a lot, so let's use them. I gotta start getting rid of these loans. He wasn't really blacklisted from Hollywood. He had major depression and issues with personal relationships. Actually not true. He accused some Hollywood directors of sexual abuse, but he had major depression and personal issues. I mean, dude, think of Brendan Fraser's like career. I mean, if you're my age, go back to when he was at his peak, right? He did get a lot, like Hollywood was a mess back then. Bro, go back and look at women sexually assaulting a underage Justin Bieber, by the way, on live TV. Have you guys seen all the videos coming out now? I grew up around that. I remember back then oh my God, it's the same guy again. Bro, watching these women sexually assault Justin Bieber was crazy, dude. How are none of these women being canceled, by the way? Horrific, man. But hey, it's because it's a boy that it's okay. Disgusting, man. The double side of Hollywood and media in general, man. Bro, reverse that. Imagine that was some like old gross guy doing that to some young like chick. Like, dude, that guy would never be. I mean, well, to be fair, back then in Hollywood, that stuff was going on as well too. Like on all fronts, I think Hollywood back in the day was horrible, dude. Trying to be cheeky. How's this guy matched me 3 times, bro? I almost feel bad. But anyways, we gave him a win, so he's gonna have to earn this one against us. Anyways, the point of that conversation, real quick, is like, bro, I'm just shocked at how that was so accepted. Both, you know, people hypersexualizing women, like, dude. Britney Spears, man, and that other chick, Christina Aguilera, bro, horrifying, man. Horrifying if you go back to that time. What those 2 women were objectified as and pushed to do. Oh, wow. Nice play, but unlucky. So it's not like it's just Justin Bieber back then that was being assaulted, bro. It was a disgrace. Like the whole. So this is what I mean about, like, you know how people say, oh, these times are so bad? Man, things were horrible back then. There are a lot of parts of the world that are much better nowadays than they used to be. I can't find freaking what's his name, man. I can't get Gomez on the ball at all. So this is why, like, when people try and always tell me, like, yes, there are certain parts of nowadays that are really bad, but there are some things we've done better and improved on, right? Like the fact that we can now in modern days look at that and be like, dude, what is that? Whereas back in the 90s and 2000s, it was just accepted. No one batted an eye at like a teenage Bieber being sexually assaulted on stage by a woman.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Justin said he's been helping Billie Eilish as he doesn't want what happened to him happen to her. Honestly, man, think about Justin Bieber and all the times everybody hated him because, yeah, he was a bit of a douchebag at times. How the hell has that kid come out kind of normal? Like, good for him. Seriously, and the more I find out about Justin Bieber, the more I'm proud that he's Canadian and come out on the good side of things. Again, it's hard for someone like him to even be remotely normal, but it seems like he has come out of it. It's not just therapy, bro. If you think therapy is just what's done it, and it's not him and hard work on his side, and hard work on maybe his loved one's side, his wife's side, or... Dude, the fact that people just say therapy like it's not amazingly hard work from him too is very... Or people think, oh, he's just got a lot of money, so he's gone to therapy. Like, it's not just that, man. That makes me sad that people think it's just therapy that would have done it. I'm sure it plays a good role in it for sure, but dude, it's a lot to say. I think it's you got to give him a lot of credit. I think. And not to mention how incredibly talented he is and how amazing his voice is overall. And what a freaking good-looking dude too. Like, he's just the whole package. No wonder he did so well, right? And rose to fame so well. Like, he's a straight-up good dude. His documentary on YouTube is amazing. I haven't watched that. I wonder if I could watch that with you guys. Probably not, right?
People I'm better than, and my team plays like trash and they just do no brain things that get rewarded, along with AI bailing him out. Also, the amount of teachers being exposed right now is actually insane and sad since my mom is a teacher.
Read it well defensively.
That's a whole lot of different things being said in one message, Snake. But thank you for the 64, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, I had that this past weekend. Oh, green tide with Gomez. You'd think I'd put that in the net. That would have been nice.
Time for composure on the ball.
Dude, I mean, go back and if you're able to watch this stream's games, oh my god, man.
Well, they can't exhale just yet. Here they come again.
Yeah, I'm playing very boring, one-dimensional FIFA here. I gotta change it up. This guy's reading basically every play I do now.
Back with Manny. Magnificent challenge to win it back.
That's not the pass I wanted. That's not the pass I wanted. Why are all my passes not going where I'm aiming to? Oh, no.
Hey, man.
And a throw in forthcoming.
Tired of playing people better than I am. Yeah, so I've taken a lesson. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I've taken a lesson from Zwei where I do my best to, like, just try and have fun with FIFA and not get too mad when I'm dominating someone and they're trash and they like end up beating me. In the moment I get mad, but I just kind of get over it. So this weekend league was the worst gameplay I've ever seen. And I mean, if this guy scores here, right, would be another example of it. But anyways, this weekend league was the worst thing I've seen, man. The delay, I wasn't able to dribble, I wasn't able to do anything. So these kids that do the one-depth drop back, just counters, get rewarded so much in bad gameplay. Because you can still play like that, no matter how delayed it is. Because all you do is just run down the byline and bounce through tackles and score tap-ins, right? It's almost like the bad gameplay rewards that style of play. Jota, give me an option, brother! You guys are kind of right about this Jota card. I don't think he's very good, man. And if you look at his stats, he seems like he'd be crazy. Okay, let's try and slow it down here.
Gomez. Now able to close down the shot. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to like play FIFA and enjoy myself, like we're doing right now, where when we pack a good card or a new card, we use them and just vibe, man.
Jota.
That's foul. Can I have the foul? Thank you, ref.
That's a foul.
And it's made me, as we had this mentality change last year in the summer when we started that new PC FIFA 22 first owner RTG, and I've been loving. Wow, I have no free kick takers other than Yaya. It's kind of wild. I bottled it.
And
My fault.
straight into the wall.
My fault.
That is that.
And another thing that's helped me enjoy FIFA is quitting squad battles and division rivals. Bro, those two game modes, because you have to play so much FIFA gameplay to achieve the things you want, to me, unless you're a pro player, I say stay away from, because A, that will burn you out and you'll hate the game even more, because once you get up the divisions, it's not like you're playing 8 games of division rivals and you get your 8 wins. Dude, I watch like people play 30 games to get their 8 wins. It makes you, and then squad battles, same thing. You want to get these players in the squad battles section, you got to play like 20 games of mind-numbingly boring squad battles. So the two things that have benefited me is I've stopped grinding squad battles for the couple of garbage packs, and I've stopped grinding division rivals for the couple of garbage packs. I just play the competitive friendlies. At least that way, you can just pause and quit and it doesn't matter, right? If someone's battering you, you just peace out. Those are two things that have really helped me enjoy FIFA. And again, I'm not pretending like I don't get mad. I still get mad every day while I play this game, but I can almost
Now, who can he play it to?
That's a great ball.
Oh, the penalty.
Wow, that was a great ball from... I'm trying that pass a lot more often now. That's an R1 triangle there.
Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think it's a poor...
Damn it! You read me like a book, dude. I went for the Travella or the Panenka. Oh, no. Oh, he's going to score too. This always happens. When you miss a pen, they go down the other end usually and score. Watch, 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 watch. It's in the coding. It's in the coding. Oh, it's in the coding. Yes. No, he's still in the coding. It's in the coding. It's in the coding. It's in the coding. Oh, it's still in the coding.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
Marquinhos.
I read a message in the chat that doesn't make any sense to anything I was talking about, but I want to read it so I can get a better understanding of the mentality. Something about quitting cold turkey? Nah. See, and then that simple pass gets bottled, and then now... I don't like that. That was a very easy... Bro, what is this Lopez card? Okay, hold on. I don't know. For me, it's easier to stop playing cold turkey. Your analogy of the toxic girlfriend was spot on. No, that's to me. I disagree. I disagree. I think gameplay in general is the toxic girlfriend. The servers is the toxic girlfriend. EA promising us that they're going to improve the servers and gameplay, and then they never do year on year. That's the toxic girlfriend. Wait, why did he stand still? No, I'm talking if you're in the department of you still love this game. How have I not scored another goal? I gotta sort this out. Thank God! BG is balling, man! Alright, let's come off of the ultra attacking. 72 depth, I gotta drop off of this, man. I'm finding like I'm gonna concede way too easily. So we're gonna go on to the 40 depth here. Why is this guy so much harder to break down this game? The first game I was shredding him. RNG? I don't know. This is lovely. Okay, I don't know who passes the ball behind their teammate, but Jota has discovered a way to do it. What is my man doing right now? Is he just vibing? Comes away with it. I don't like this Jota card, man, and I have him built to be a cam. We have him on an artist or an engine with like maxed out dribbling, and he dribbles like he's a bronze. What is this Jota card? Why is he 400k? Vimmer is kind of sick. I like Vimmer. Just kidding. Also, I can't score with Gomez. Do I suck or what's wrong with me? The guy's got 90, mid-90s for all his stats. Oh. Putain de merde, de stupido.
But really sticking to their task defensively.
Read that.
High pressing at its best. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack?
Nice. This guy is lost for ideas, I think. That's a sick pass from Jota. That's better. Let's go. That's better, boys. Gomez finally getting a goal. These cards get priced as if they're upgraded twice already. Yeah, anyways, I don't find Jota very good. Let's go look at his stats real quick because this is what our...
Hey, man.
Look at how slow he is, for the love of God. Would have loved Gakpo FUT Fantasy. Oh, great shout. That would have been nice. I agree. Not like I would have been able to pack him. Lee United, thank you, man.
Well, he's been warned, so no complaints really.
Oh, he's putting a guy on the line? Really? All right. Where's the power bar? I can never tell. Why is the power bar not show up, man? Do you have to hold the power even longer for the bar to show up? Is that what I'm doing wrong with free kicks, guys? I never take... Oh, my God. That's my fault. Umtits, get ready to murder, dude. Fair enough.
Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively.
Load. Love that. Get on the run. See, what's that pass from Jota, man? Good tackle. Yaya's having a good game. Okay, yeah, I can't dribble with Gomez. I need to remember that. Just shoot and finish with him. But I don't know if I cover Umtiti or who I cover here.
But they took care of the situation defensively.
This gameplay is really broken down. It was clean for a while. I don't know what's happened now. It's very clunky.
Junior Firpo.
Oh!
Jota.
That's better. What the hell?
Gomez. And it's Gomez on the ball. Thwarted by the post.
Good try, I guess, Jota. I don't know.
Press was on, and the chance is on.
Dude, this guy's got to stop spamming tackle in the box. Wait, I fouled him? I thought he just gave away another pen. Oh my god.
5 minutes to go. Claude Makalele.
Love that. One more. Bang! Oh, Vimmer is sick, dude. That 4-star weak foot, baby. That was nice. I hardly ever score first-time shots because they're so freaking inaccurate, man. What was it, 2 years ago? First-time shots were OP. So what does EA do, right? EA in their infinite wisdom in balancing a game or not having a goddamn idea how to balance a game. First-time shots were broken. So what do? They nerf them so that every first-time shot ever, even when you... Oh, well, no wonder gameplay is bad. There you go. There's the speed-up lag. So what do they do now? Every first-time shot is bad. Instead of adjusting it so that first-time shots that don't make sense, that are off balance, are bad, they just make all first-time shots bad. It's the classic EA thing of fire hose or no water whatsoever. All or nothing. You know, black or white. There's no gray area with EA. It's either something is completely broken or you can't do it ever. I hate that, man. I don't know why they can't balance shit. Because I think first-time shots are very, very viable, depending on the situation. I think this guy put his controller down. Anyways, a couple of games, boys. 2 wins. 1 loss. GG's. Yeah, crossing was broken, what? Remember FIFA 14 and FIFA 15, where crossing was the dumbest thing ever? You run down the byline, no matter if you're 80 yards away, 4 defenders in front of you, you just click square and it would teleport towards the guy. And no matter if you defensively read the header, jumped in the header, they would just head the ball in the net. So again, FIFA 14 and 15, crossing was broken. Then for the next like 4 years, no matter where you tried to cross from, you couldn't score. They just nerfed it completely. Those little things with EA drive me nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. Again, that version of crossing was awful. Nobody wanted that. Nobody was excited about that. Fix that. But if like you're in on net and you have an easy cross, defender's out of position, you cross the ball to him, your striker should be able to jump and head it at least at the net. Whether or not the keeper saves it is something else entirely, right? Anyways, what a fun day today's been. Let's open a 1082 plus pack. Why not? Inform? Please God, don't be a dupe. And it is. Oh, I pack this guy 40 times a day. El Tornado crosses to timed headers in FIFA 19 was horrible. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Oh, but wait, no, there are dupes. That's why some elements of PES are better, Nick? Yes. I'm well aware. No, PES in terms of skill gap is a much better game than FIFA. PES is horrible with 90% of the things they do. And PES are just as greedy and dumb as EA are in terms of microtransactions to their community. But PES does do a lot of gameplay stuff correct. I agree. Dude, I used to play PES quite a bit. Every summer we do for those of you guys that stuck around for FIFA and or the streams in the summer will remember my Road to Glory is on PES. I think the latest PES was the last one that I didn't do because I'm just so sick of PES not improving on their games, broken mechanics in terms of their menus and in terms of some parts of their gameplay and the issues that PES has. And they just go deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole of spending a lot of money signing exclusive rights to teams so that they can put them into the balls system to get people to spend money on microtransactions. Like PES is very greedy, just like EA are. I think a lot of PES fans will admit that. And I hate that about the company. I have nowhere to put this dupe, guys. I think we got to do Gomez. It's 84s, right? All right, let's go do Gomez now. Jesus. Honestly, if I don't have enough 84s, I might... This is crazy talk at this point, but do you guys think I should be getting rid of now Like informs as well. I don't know what to do, man. Like I get so many informs. See, what I think I should do now is I'm gonna go get rid of that inform. I get him so often. Yeah, there we go. 83 by 10. That's a good suggestion. If I hadn't done it, we crafted the 83 by 10 within the first 5 minutes of today's episode. But anyways, now we got another player to use. Damn, I really enjoyed using that Vimmer card, man. Vimmer card was sick. And I mean, this is why I love this series, right? We packed that Vimmer, FUT Fantasy. I used him in 3 games. That is a card in the old Poor Man Road to Glory days, even in the old days of the Rich Man series. I would pack that card and not care. I'd just be like, oh, whatever, it's fodder. Now, with the new rules of the first owner, where we have to try out these players, you discover these gems. Like that Austrian Vimmer, I never... When would I ever use that card? Now I'm like, damn, he's actually kind of sick. Jota, you'd just assume that he was a good card. Whereas Jota, at least from the few games we've used him in, he's not good. I don't find him good. 82 rated squad needs an inform, so maybe not right now. The 82 rated squad needs an inform. 82 rated squad of what? 82 rated squad of what? I'm going to bring the non-subs back in, by the way. The last half hour of today's epi, I think we'll allow the non-subs to chit-chat. Why not? What's up, Christian? Vimmer to the right and Gomez in. Yeah. Just want to get rid of untradables first. Is Mario Gomez worth crafting? Rain, I'll say this right now. We've only used Gomez for 3-4 games. I do not know how to spot him. In this 4-2-3-1, the striker is very isolated. So it's hard enough as it is to get them involved. But players like Cantona, Mbappe, and a few others in that striker role, Cristiano, dude, Red Ronaldo is probably the best lone striker in the game, in my opinion. They just naturally are always in these positions to get the ball and then work into the space and score. Whereas at least in those few games, you guys could tell, I couldn't find Gomez. I don't know why. He still scored, right? Didn't Gomez score? I think he scored. Oh, damn, that's not a really good return on 3 games. Well, 1 game was I scored that own goal and quit. But, so 2 games, 1 goal, 1 assist for, yeah, not great. Not a great return. I don't know. It's early, though. It's early. It's too early to say he's good or bad. Hi from the Netherlands. I watch your streams often. What's up, Dream? How you doing, man? Hello, and how are you? All right, I can't really open these because I have nowhere to put fodder, man. What do we do, guys? Do I have to go ahead, like, go look at crafting maybe another icon or something? Is there any cheap icons that I could craft that almost would work as fodder? I need repeatable stuff, man. Okay, nice. There we go. How many games do you take to judge someone? I'd say like about 10 games to get a good understanding, because then you inevitably in 10 games you'll get a good chunk of games in clean gameplay. You'll get, I mean, depending on what level you're at, you'll get some good FIFA players to play against. You'll get some delayed games. You'll get some bad FIFA players. So I think 10 games is a good split. Haji or Shearer? Yeah, we did Lineker already. He's been crafted. You can craft Sabitzer just for fodder? No, he's too expensive. That's a terrible fodder craft. Good card, but terrible fodder craft. Bro, that Sabitzer card's like 500-600k to craft, right? You need an 85 and 86 and 84 team? No, hell no. Yeah, really, it's just whichever ones are cheap is the best way to go. Even after upgrades? I would still think, no? I mean, even if Sabitzer goes to a 91, it's still a lot of money to spend on something that you're just going to say is fodder, right? I could, but I'd like to see... I just feel like I could craft 2 or 3 89s and 90 rated players for the same price of that one Sabitzer, right? He's 300k right now? I don't know. I still don't think that's justified. Maybe I'm not looking at it the right way. I feel like most of you guys are just Man United fans and want me to use him because you know he's good. And you know I'm going to get so mad because he'll be good. And then I'll have a tough time taking him out of my team. And I know you guys, man. I know you guys. Anyway, I got to craft Dante first. So we do have to craft him. Much love, Slim Down Carl. Much love, brother. Free sub request from Slim Down Carl. If anyone's looking to gift subs today, I'm sure he would greatly appreciate it, but don't feel obliged to gift a sub, of course. Just if you're thinking about it. Red Hair, there we go. There's a big dog sub gifter. Thank you, Red Hair, for the gifted, man. I appreciate that. Oh, that took, what, 3 seconds? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it, Red Hair. It's a strongman you link to Cantona? No, you mean to Leeds, right? Cantona's Leeds linked. So mad. So mad stupid Leeds ownership sold Cantona. Frauds. Imagine thinking you could do better than Eric Cantona. In the history of Leeds, that's got to be the worst ever sale and or bit of business Leeds have ever done. And we've done some bad ones. We bought Dan James for 30 million from Man United, bro. Imagine giving them Eric Cantona and then decades later buying Dan James. Oh my God. Leeds make me want to rip my dick off sometimes, man. Dude, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten anything today, and I've done a 1 hour workout, and it's almost 1 p.m. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Stupid daylight savings has absolutely messed my schedule up, man. And now that we're doing 2 hour recordings, I'm eating at the craziest time. Usually my first meal of the day is at 11 a.m., not 1 p.m., bro. Cantona, Rio, Smith, Nanto is pending. You stay the hell away from Willie, dude. You stay away from my Willie. You're not allowed to have him. We need that beautiful Italian. Dude, like, who, if you're in the Leeds world, who do we blame for the Dan James debacle? It's got to go all on Orta's head, right? I mean, he was chasing Dan James for a while too, but like, bro, how, man? How do you make that? Just because he presses? Like, that's it? Just because he runs around like a chicken with his head cut off? Like, we ignore all of his flaws? What a disaster, man. And we still own him, bro. He's still on our payroll. Oh, God. We're going to get his overpriced ass back in the championship, man. Oh, God, no. Leeds are going to be fine. We're not going to get relegated. It's going to be fine. Gomez looks pretty good. Yeah, we'll test him out. We'll test him out today. Maybe tomorrow. The servers were down, so I didn't get any early morning gameplay in. Oh no, bro, these dupes. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe tradables? No! I'm down to opening 1 pack at a time. I don't really like using these guys because they're quite high value. Starting to get that feeling with Anthony Gordon from Everton. Dude, that was, honestly, man, I thought Anthony Gordon would be a baller. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what's up with that dude. I'm sure Spurs are feeling that with freaking Richarlison. Like, fair play. As much as Everton are frauds and in the relegation battle, some of their player sales have been amazing, dude. The fact that I know a lot of Everton fans were sad at losing Gordon, but that's crazy money. And the Richarlison thing, bro, for how much of a degen that guy is, GG to get rid of that guy, bro, for how much they got rid of him for. Fantastic bit of business. Business? Business. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Gordon looks like a sulky teenager. I mean, did you guys watch that interview where he was upset that Everton didn't see him off? And was saying that, like, he was so hurt? What do you guys think about that? I actually kind of felt for him a little bit there. But then again, I don't know the intricacies of him leaving Everton. Like, did he kind of pull an Alan Smith where he's like, like at leaving Leeds? Like, was he just like, did he screw Everton over and forced a move? Or is that Everton fans overreacting? He is a rat? But you guys got crazy money, no? You guys got crazy money out of him, no? Isn't that a positive? He went on strike? Yeah, I don't like the way he went about that. I really don't. Stopped coming to training? Yeah, see, I didn't know that. He left money? Crying over him is stupid? I don't even know what that means. He wanted to jump ship. But, so, again, my thought process is you guys did get really good money for him, though, right? Everton also paid 50 mil for Iwobi. Yeah, that's crazy money, but, I mean, Iwobi's kind of sick sometimes, isn't he? Iwobi shows some quality, at least, at times. Again, I don't watch a lot of Everton. We just watch their highlights, obviously. Everton's fans hate him. He refused to go to training for 4 days and forced the move. Yeah. Not 50 mil sick, though. Yeah, that's true, I guess. I mean, but again, is that... Okay, so here's the question to you guys. We always talk about this footballers getting hate, right? Because, oh, they're not performing up to scratch, and they worth X amount. Is it Iwobi's fault that the stupid club paid 50 mil for him? No, it's not his fault. Is it Mudrik's fault at such a young age that Chelsea paid 100 mil for him? Is it his fault? It's not his fault, right? And I mean, that's sometimes where I feel bad for players because they get so much hate based purely off of their price tag. And I mean, again, maybe I should look myself in the mirror and say, hey, is this Dan James's fault that Leeds bought him for 30 mil? No, I mean, to be fair, Dan James does work hard. As a person, he does give effort. I mean, he's got no brains when it comes to being in front of the net and shooting or passing at the right time. He always picks the wrong decision when he's playing for Leeds. I'm sure he's probably doing the same thing at Fulham now, if he even starts. So it's weird. The more philosophy books I read, the more I am open and understanding of players' plight. And we even talked about this on stream. We didn't talk about this to YouTube, but I'm starting to think I really need to rethink my hate for RVP. I still am upset that he screwed Huntelaar out of getting starting positions when Huntelaar was doing much better for the Netherlands, etc., etc., etc. But RVP is a human being. Is it fair for me to hate him for bottling, and or maybe let's say hate Arjen Robben for bottling the breakaway in the 2010 World Cup final? No. Like, is it fair? Like, as if Robben didn't want to score that. As if RVP didn't want to score for the Netherlands in important knockout games, right? Like, I'm starting to think in my own mind of rethinking the way I love or hate players. Because at the end of the day, they're humans, right? And do I truly believe in my own rhetoric that RVP meant to miss those chances and meant to be a fraud in almost every knockout for the Netherlands across 10 years? No. I mean, he's just a human being, and I mean, he was pretty damn good in the league at times. Unfortunately, it had to be for the enemy, Man United, and whatever, but, so I'm starting to think that a lot, man. When I started hating on play, even I had to, like, I might even delete some of my tweets about Ayling over the weekend, because I'm like, bro, he's a human being, man. Like, is Ayling really trying to be terrible at right back? It's not his fault that he's working his ass off and the manager is selecting him, and then he gets shredded 14 times by Mitoma. So the left side was exposed almost all game. Okay, see, I don't want to talk about it because now I'm going to start getting angry at Ailing again. But nevertheless, I mean, it's not his fault. I mean, it is his fault, though. Now I'm thinking the other side of it. It kind of is his fault. Anyways, it's a fun conversation to have, and maybe it will make you think about certain football players or maybe certain content creators that you hate. I'm a human, man. Just because I say some wild shit sometimes or I react poorly to someone telling me to go kill myself in the Twitch chat, you know, understand that I'm not just some entity on your screen. I am a human being. And that's what I'm trying to do with footballers and players that I watch. And I got to remember, dude, like, these guys are just humans. You know? So I think I forgive RVP, guys. I don't hate him anymore. I think I've learned now with all these philosophy books I'm reading and, you know, realizing my own fallacies, and fallacy is probably not the right word, my own flaws. I don't hate RVP anymore, guys. You know, I don't. I don't hate anyone. How about that? I don't hate any, well, I don't hate anyone that I've interacted with in my life. I've come to that point. Where, and I think that's an important point to come to. Use RVP in your team? If I pack him, I'll use him. I'll come full character arc, and if we pack him, we'll use him. Ooh, boards again. Come on, walk out at least. Hey, Arsenal fans, how we feeling? You guys are balling, and this guy's now back healthy. Oh, baby, baby, baby. The league's locked up, huh? Kuhl is a Judas? Yeah, I mean, look, at the same time, though, do we know all of the intricacies with Harry Kuhl? I still think it was poor on his part for what he did leaving Leeds to Liverpool. I mean, some people will say that, you know, Leeds didn't offer Harry Kuhl even a contract anyways. Okay, so if we forgive him being Judas and going off to Liverpool and leaving Leeds, fine. Do we then forgive him what he did going to Galatasaray after those Leeds fans were murdered by Galatasaray fans? Maybe. Maybe it's been so long that maybe it is worth forgiving. I genuinely do think, especially if he shows, and again, the reason why I ask you this, and I ask Leeds fans this as well, is maybe he is very much regretful of it. Maybe he doesn't come up publicly about it, and it's been, what, 15 years since? Maybe this is something that we have to forgive and forget about, and maybe it's within our responsibility to just believe that he is remorseful of it and forgive him, even if I know there's a lot of people saying, yeah, but he's never publicly apologized for it. Maybe it's within our hearts that we just have to forgive it, right? And just, you got to try and think of the best of people and think, you know what, man, it was a long time ago. He maybe didn't even think about it. Maybe he had bad people and bad management around him that just said, hey, man, forget about it, bro. No one cares. Whatever, you know, this is business. And maybe he just had bad people around him, right? So I'm just trying to look at that side of the world. And I need to remind myself this when I'm raging at my opponent in Weekend League who's passing the ball around the back. I need to take my own advice on Friday, this upcoming week, when I'm getting stream sniped by maniac after maniac trying to ruin my brain cells. But don't you guys, you see what I'm trying to say here? I know we're waffling right now, but this is what this episode is. It's like a 2-hour podcast where we waffle infinitely. I think I'm making sense. I think it's good to live your life like that, man. Try and just be on the positive side of things. It's so tiring just looking at the negative. Hating for the sake of hating. Hating RVP because he sucked for the Netherlands? Like, okay, man, it was 2010. Move on, Nick 2018. Hating Harry Kuhl for that? I'm not saying I'm going to be his biggest fan, but, like, hating the guy? Isn't it better to move on? I don't know. like hating all these people in my life that did me wrong, that even recently, like in the last 5 or 10 years, content creators absolutely being horrible towards me, you know, and you guys, everybody knows all these endless stories. I don't hate, you know what, man, I forgive and forget. I'm over it, man. All of the dirty stuff that other content creators have done in you know, stabbing me in the back and all this crazy stuff, like always using my name and running it through the dirt and hurting my career and doing what they can to try and slow my career down. I'm over it, bro. It is what it is. I forgive all of them. Every single one of them. It's all good, man. Whatever, bro. I'm sure I've been a dickhead in many ways, and I've admitted to it, and I've apologized for it as well. I've not been the nicest person through the years. I've not been the nicest person to content creators, to some of them. Although I'd like to think, honestly, I actually have been super awesome and nice to most content creators. Even the ones that have been not nice to me in return. But anyways, there has been things that I've done in the past that have made people think I'm an asshole, and that's fair. I would agree to that. That there are things I've done in the past that might make someone have a negative outlook on me as a person, and then decide to attack me or do whatever because of that outlook. And I apologize for that many times, and I will still try and admit that I'm trying to be a better person in that regard. So yeah, I do think, to end this conversation now of hating people and whatever, I'm kind of just trying to move on. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't hold any ill will to anybody, man. Not to any of these content creators. I don't want to bring up their names and bring up previous dramas, and everybody's trying to get on with their life, right? Like, you know, me and Castro had our drama in the past, and me and Bates had our drama in the past and stuff like that. And I don't want to bring up their names again and recreate these dramas. Like, you know, they're all doing so well and doing their own thing. I'm not trying to even mention names like that to try and bring stuff on. I'm just saying, like, I got no hate for anybody. I got no hate for Bateson. I got no hate for Castro. I'm just like, I've come to this point in my life with all this like medical and health issues that I've had, where I'm just like, bro, we're all on this crazy world. We're all on this crazy rock flying around. Oh, we're all so lucky to have a job and to have our health when we do have our health, that it's so tiring to like hold these old grudges and stuff, you know? So God bless any and all content creators and people that may have hated me or may have thought I'm a cunt. I do hope that truly every single person is kind of happy with what they got going on in their lives, man, because this shit is so short. This ride is so damn short. So I'll end it there. Anyways, because I noticed a few people in the chat's like, oh, really, Nick? You don't hate anybody? What about this person and that? No, I don't. I can tell you from my heart of hearts, I do not have hate for anybody. Now, a couple of years ago, I could honestly say, nah, you know what, man? I hadn't developed my brain and my thought process to the point where I was able to forgive certain people and content creators and stuff like that. But I genuinely, man, nowadays, dude, I got no hate. Everybody's just trying to do their thing in their life, man, and I wish everybody the best. I genuinely do. So let's kind of move into the next topic, which is me packing Di Natale.
Hey, man.
Nick hates Kaju, though? I don't even know who that is. So no, I don't even know who that is to hate.
Hey, man.
So
59
no,
months.
I have no
Hope
clue.
You are well, you legend, less than 3.
Thank you, Ninja. Appreciate the 59, man. Biomir,
Hey,
Rated, Thal, thank you. Nah, man. I mean, I'm even going back in the day of like, there's like some psycho content creators, bro, that are completely not even, they don't even exist. They completely fell off. Some of these guys that like made a career back in FIFA 14 to FIFA 16 of like being hateful psychos. I don't even have hate for those guys, man. I don't even remember some of their names. But I don't. What was it, like Maid City Stars and like Rain City FIFA? Some of these guys that were genuinely like almost on the scary level of like threatening and finding people's houses, and like, I don't know, you guys will remember, some of the old FIFA viewers will remember some of the craziness that was going on back then. But I don't got hate for any of these guys, man. Kurt, none of these guys, man. I don't. Like, some people have said and done some wildly disrespectful and horrible stuff, and I've done it as well back. And it's just time to move on, man. There's not enough time left in this world to be holding these ill wills and bad feelings. Chew Boy and everybody, man. Like, I got no hate for anybody. I really don't. And I just hope that maybe these conversations can allow other people to kind of be in that mindset as well. I really do. Because, bro, is it worth even thinking the other side of things? I know Run the FUT Market likes Kurt. You don't? I got no ill will against Kurt. Me and Kurt were very respectful towards each other for a long time. And then I can't remember what it was. I think like something about like Kurt made a joke about the Eric Bailly thing of mine. And I'll admit, I took it the wrong way. I should have just like ignored it. To me, I was just like, oh, you know, it was a little bit unfortunate because I thought me and Kurt like were on better terms than someone making a joke of something I did 6 years ago. It would kind of be like, to me, honestly, the way I thought me and Kurt were kind of like a respectful relationship, it would almost be like if Zway made a joke about it. Like, I'd just be like, really? You know, like, come on, man. Can we not move on? But at the same time, now I'm like, dude, you know what, man? I made that mistake 6, 7, 8 years ago. If someone wants to make a joke about it now, fair enough. You do you, man. I'm not gonna hate on you for it. I'm not gonna hate on you for it anymore. So, like I said, I like, as much as I think that the joke was kind of ill, in bad taste, it's a joke, man. He's more than allowed to make that joke. I'm the one that made the mistake, so. And that's kind of how I want to think. Like, it is silly that I was like disappointed with the joke. Like, Kurt doesn't owe me anything. He can joke about whatever he wants. Like, even if me and Kurt had like a okay relationship and not a negative relationship back and forth, I don't have the right to expect him not to make a joke about that. You know, it is what it is. It's not. Oh, I need a rare, don't I? So this is what I'm saying. I got no hate for anybody, man. No, I got no hate for Kurt. I wish him well. I hope that his career is still going well. I think he's developing a FIFA game, so fair enough to him. Yeah, I got no hate, man. It's just not worth it anymore, man. It really isn't, right? It's just not worth it. So yeah, anyways, fun conversations today, man. And hopefully people can take positives from it. Lack of remorse towards what he has done in the past shows me he doesn't deserve forgiveness. Everybody deserves forgiveness, man. Everybody deserves forgiveness. Some people get caught in a persona and they feel like they need to stay in that persona publicly. But I'm sure anybody is regretful of certain things they've done. I'm regretful of things I've done, like I've said, like how I reacted to certain content. I mean, mine and Chew Boy's interactions back in the day when he was working at EA and stuff like that were just not good on his part and really not good on my part. My interactions with Castro back in the day were really bad on my part and probably not the best on his part. And it just, and like my interactions with Bateson through the years were so good, dude. I would have considered Bateson one of my like really, really good friends. But then when things went sour or went south, when like he unfollowed me on Twitter, that's on me. Like, I just reacted poorly to that as well. And then it just created this infinite drama. Similarly with Kurt, like my reactions towards Kurt were not great. Like, this is one thing that I think is important to realize in life, is that when things go wrong, you got to look at yourself as well. You feel me? Like, you are also part of the problem, like when things go wrong. And that's something that, again, I will admit, through my years of content creation, I've had a big ego in many parts of those years. And I would constantly always think that I was the victim. And that's just poor mentality for me alone. Like, really, Nick? You're not a victim, dude. Like, you are also part of it. I can be just an absolute dickhead at times. Absolutely. And that rubs people the wrong way. Some people will then just hold that against me and then kind of maybe go too hard in the paint on me being a bad person or whatever. But that comes from me being a dickhead in general. So So it is what it is. And, you know, I suppose, now I'm just repeating myself here because really this pack look is absolutely fallen off the face of the earth. But moral of the story is, man, that just life is short, bro. Just got to work on trying to make yourself a better person. And up until even last year, the whole idea of forgiving and forgetting, I believed, except for a few people. Right? And I feel like a lot of you guys will hear me talk about what I'm talking about, depending on where you are in your life. And you'll be like, yeah, you know what, Nick? I get you, but there's such and such in my family I'm never going to forgive. Or there's such and such in my workplace that these things and these things I will never forgive. There's this bully in high school that I will never forgive. I, up until a year ago, believed exactly that mentality. And something has shifted for me in the last year. The health issues, the near death, the fucking mental health issues, the surgery, the getting fucking addicted to benzos and all these horrible nuts things that I've gone through. Like, I'm still not on the clear end of it, but I'd like to think that I'm getting there. And it's just given me an entirely new perspective, man. Where it's just like, bro, it's just not worth it, man. You hold this angst and this hate for certain people because you think it's justified. It's just not. It's just not, man. It's not. It's worthwhile forgiving and forgetting. I can't remember what the dupe was. Was the dupe in 83, by the way? We're just waffling right now. Hard waffle right now, boys.
Love you, Nick. Growth is the key to life. I'm 33 and my mindset on almost every life aspect has changed.
Yeah.
Hate in the heart does nothing to make your life any better.
I agree. I agree so much, dude. I agree so much with you, man. And maybe that's just something that comes with age. Was it Pow? Did I get rid of him? Bro, no, don't tell me. I might have to just straight up discard this guy. Unless we do Dante real quick. Do we get Dante done as well? Do I even have enough? I think I just keep getting the same 1 or 2 dupes. Let's see if we can get Dante done. Why not? I didn't get rid of him, right? Because I'm an idiot. Don't answer that. You probably get timed out. No, I didn't. Oh, man. 1 man left behind today, guys. Are we all right with that? This is not worth. Whatever. It's all good. At least it cleans up the club a little bit. All right. Another Dante crafted. Well, I think that's a good place to end the episode, boys. I'm gonna not right here. I'm gonna open 1 big pack to finish it, and then I'm gonna have another 80 players to deal with. But yeah, another 2-hour grind on FIFA, another 2-hour episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the topics of discussion. Pack luck was a little bit better today, at least. What did we end up hitting? We hit a Vimmer. We crafted Gomez. We crafted Dante. Was Vimmer the only actual pack pull today, guys? Anyways, the conversations were fantastic. Hopefully you guys can take away some positives from the things we've talked about. Hopefully I didn't just repeat myself for 2 hours straight and not actually get to the point.
Easy top 3.
Vibe, thank you so much, man. 16th! Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, was Vimmer the only pull? Yeah. So I think what we'll do for the rest of the games, or for the games leading up to next epi, is we'll test out Gomez, yeah? We got 2 Gomezes. We got Gomez and Gomez. That'll be fun. Not confusing at all. I want to keep using Vimmer. I enjoyed him. So maybe we go Ligue 1? Down the route of Ligue 1? I don't even think. Oh, we can use Nuno again. Yes. Yes. Oh, that doesn't give me a link. I wasn't overly sold on Jota either. This help or hinder? Sergio Ramos? Sergio Ramos for Umtits? Here we go. Jota still stays on 2. Maybe we go with an English keeper, because I know I've got a Ramsdale, right? Here we go. That'll get him on what? A 2. Let's try that. That's what we're gonna. Sorry, not that YouTube you're gonna see any gameplay here, but I think we're gonna try this in our next couple of games, and then when Klosty's done, we'll put Emre Can at center back, because I want to keep this Gomez experiment going, and maybe Jota comes good for us. Also want to test out this other Gomez card, who will damn, what a card! Not great crossing, but I think will also benefit from a Maestro. Whew. Maestro's so good for these like relatively high level wide players. Let's check him out real quick. Yup. Again, crossing not great. Everything else fantastic. 87 reactions too. He's got 86 composure, bro. I don't know about what Lille's running is, but I mean, if he can get himself to an 89, maybe a 90, damn. Some of these cards are going to be pretty crazy. Be pretty fun to test them out as they get their upgrades. Okay, so that'll be the squad that we use. Let's open one final pack to finish off the FP. It's been a long one today. It has been a long one today. Let's see. What do we got to open? Would we rather open like a tradable pack? I think the tradable packs are all hidden, aren't they? Oh, dude. All the good packs are hidden, man. What about a just an ultimate pack? Should we pop this ultimate pack? I think we got this from something. I can't remember what exactly. Probably should save this for FUT birthday, but I'm not going to. I want a chance at Di Natale. All right. Love you all. Appreciate you all. We'll be back again tomorrow for another epi. We're going to clear the club. So we should probably have, for tomorrow's episode, a hell of a lot of 78 plus packs. I'll try and sell off a bunch of the club as well, so that we can just get some more coins. I think we need to get our coins back in order. Anyways, appreciate you all. We'll see you tomorrow for another day's grind 1 to 2 hour episode where hopefully we talk about fun things. Now, if this is a walkout, there could still be a dangler. Okay, that is so dead, but for some stupid reason, whenever there's a walkout, there's FUT Fantasy danglers in behind. So we might have a FUT Fantasy, crazy FUT Fantasy card. I don't know if there could be a hero in behind, but we might get a dangler. Firpo. Oh, not Firpo. All right, come on. Hit me with a dangler. 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 You see? Some danglers. Not great danglers, to be fair, but some decent rating. Come on. Oh. You see? Danglers. I don't know why the heck this is a thing, but there you go. What is that? 2 more new FUT Fantasy players. Now I got to figure out how to fit this guy in the dream team, bro. My brain's going to explode. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.